Hello there, the Fabled Harpooner here, ready to hunt another Jade, Barroth and a Gigginox in the Right Stuff quest with a Lance weapon class and a ML001 Baltzenger as the weapon of choice. A fire-based weapon. Haven't used in a while, but still worthy of using. Probably outclassed by other weapons, but not by much. We do have Groomer and Polisher. Those two skills will be nice. We'll be sharpening the weapon faster, although it has a decent amount of sharpness for Lance. And the Groomer should help with the Ice Blight. It should last nice long, so don't have to worry about it too much. Started at 6. Which way would be best? Let's go downwards, I think. Would be a better option to reach Area 2. This should take us to the Gigginox lair, even though it's not there yet. And from the lair I can reach where the Barroth, the Jade Barroth, starts. So it should take a hot drink already. Should really take them at the beginning of the quest because it's draining stamina. The seconds I'm not taking it. Okay, just get a few pokes in. Nice counter. Let's get it tagged so it's easier to locate with camera. No. Gotta aim those bombs when they're so close. Another charge, I can counter that and hit it. That's nice. Okay, another big bomb. Nicely blocked in time. Good thing that the explosion only causes damage at the end, or hits at the end of the explosion. So when you see it going off, you can actually counter or block it. Ooh, not block it. Sorry, Chacha, I couldn't let you do that. Too close. Ooh, a bomb that hit me. Didn't see that one. Nice counter. I like how this one actually gives you a nice tell that's about to roar because it scratches the ground a couple of times. Come on, just attack so I can counter. Thank you. Ooh, nearly tripped it. I was enraged and nearly got hit by a bomb. Nice flinches there, stopping its. Ooh. I expected that to actually hit. The hitboxes in this game are all over the place. Some are just too big, others are too small. It's just so weird. Okay, it's making a U-turn, a strange one because it went against the wall. Come on, takers. I want you to attack. Being a Lance user is pretty much just waiting patiently for it to attack you so you can counter. Unless you have a evade distance in which you can just use the hopping to get close to it faster. Need to be wary of the stamina though. Okay, it's going to come. However, its charge is a bit too fast, so I can't really counter properly. I get the block, but the damage doesn't get dealt. Luckily it didn't come for me, or it tried to, but didn't quite make the U-turn right. Well, the counter didn't come out there, so... Apparently the first hit doesn't cause the snow and blight. She has problems making a sharp U-turn, so maybe standing still is the better option against that attack. I'm trying to wait until I see which type of attack it is, but it doesn't give me much time to counter. Well, it's exhausted and moving to the next area, so let's take an energy drink. So far the fight seems to be going well, on par with other hunts of the similar style. Probably will get the kill before the 10-minute mark, but then we have to face the Gigginox, which is a pest with this bouncing around, which causes you to limit the amount of times you can attack it while underground. I have brought bounce bombs this time around, just in case. Out, don't want to be poking out. Well, there goes the sharpness, and there's a Gigginox that decided, a Giggy that decided to attach itself. Okay, quick sharpening. 1, 2, good. Nice. Draw into a block. At least the Barroth you can actually attack it consistently unless it's charging or attacking. But with the Gigginox it's harder because it has so many area of attack clouds with the poison. Don't want that Skiggy yet. I was not attacking because I wanted to get rid of this Skiggy. It's just about to pounce us and it did. And it tried to do it again. So let's kill it. One less Giggy. A bit of a pest against the Nance users. Got perfect timing there. 2 pokes against the Giggy and a counter ready for the charge of the Barroth. Another well-timed counter. Wow, well timed on that. Snowed me and then immediately hit me with a tail. If I could do anything. Okay, let's get rid of this Giggy as well. Turn around! Oh! Split second turnaround. I love to see in slow motion that image because I was pretty much facing the wrong way when it came back. It was at the last moment that it managed to turn around and block. Trying to poke it a few more times, because moving about too much. Oh, got hit there. Oh, by the bomb. I was looking for the damage. I didn't get any damage, so it must have been by the bomb. One of the few times that the bomb actually managed to save me from taking damage. Ooh. Oh right, because I bounced and I tried to poke and counter. You can't counter immediately after a bounce. Can't tell which way he wants to face. Okay, nice shield advance. Ooh, lucky. He decided to go for a turnaround, a U-turn charge instead of a straight one. The trips are not coming out as nicely because they're going while it's enraged. And it's not limping yet. I think the 10-minute mark should be reached soon enough. Gonna mine a bit. Don't have a speed gatherer, so this might take a bit longer than desired. And no fusion ores. Yes, yes, Cheshire, we're going towards it. Oh, it was limping there? Apparently so. Why wasn't it limping before though? We haven't really attacked it. Maybe lost some health somehow. And now it's not limping. It's going to eat, so this is a good chance to deal a decent amount of damage against it. Until it staggers. Like so, nice. Just try to reposition and not hit the head. It should try to go away now. Got greedy there, but at least it paid out a bit. Not drink. Not going to take the energy drink yet. I have plenty of stamina and the kill should happen soon enough. Past the 10-minute mark, not the quickest, but I did waste some time trying to mine. Didn't want to bash at the end, but I accidentally did. So I lost shielding, advanced protection. I should have held a counter, even if it was going to be a long counter. Well, let's take an energy drink now. I need to sharpen as well. 1 and 2. Good. I was trying to lay down, and it's laid down. Now, again, because the head is so tough, it's not really worth it to hit it there with the lance. Not very common getting a killing blow with the lance as it sleeps. It doesn't really have many hard-hitting attacks. Or any at all, really. The counter will be the best, I suppose. And you have to wait for an attack to hit you to be able to pull it out. Or pull it off. Well, we already mined the area for, well, the rock for fusion ores. So we might as well just wait for the Gigginox to appear at 3. The middle area, which I think is 3. Now, so far no new quest with this Gigginox on its own has appeared. We do have a Baltzenger Gigginox, but it's a bit strange that they give you this type of quest and no actual quest to have to be able to carve its body. Now, in fact, let's try to clear out some more fangos in the meantime. They can be really pesky for lance users. There's a set of weapons that are really more vulnerable to the pesky attacks on these things. Oh, it's showed up already. Would have been nice to get a hit before it landed. Nice block, and let's poke your head. Should have counted. Now that is going to be a problem if he decides to jump so much. Luckily I can block some of its poison. Oh, that's an egg sac. Probably want to get rid of it soon enough. Got greedy. Oh, careful. Oh boy, no, no, wrong way to face for the back hop in. I turned suddenly. And that caused me to get poisoned as I didn't jump in the right direction. Nice timely counter. At least I can shield advance through it easily. But I don't like bouncing on its head. But that's normal as it enrages. Wow, the count actually missed. I blocked, but I still missed it. Nicely blocked. Maybe could have countered. Okay, let's triple hop away from that. Nice, we've got the tail break, so we can focus on the body and the head. Well, guess we can focus on the head now. Once it calms down, though. Let's get rid of this Giggy. Would like to go for their head instead. Oh, triple hop, triple hop. That's it. Guess evasion extender would be nice here, just because of the distance gain when you're back hopping. I was hoping I didn't get hit by a bomb. That was too much hoping, I suppose. Ooh, that even missed us. Let's get that head break, come on. Not sure why it's exhausted, but it's flying away now. I'm guessing towards that cave we have in front. It's done that before. Although I could go this way. Nope, neither. Apparently likes to choose the one that I don't select myself. Now you don't waste much time because you have to wait for it to come out of the aerial cave before you can do anything. However, since we're here, let's try to use bounce bombs. That's it. Crawls out of the hole. That was a hit by the looks of it, or maybe it exploded a bit too soon. Is the rooftop too high? Did that happen? Oh, should have counted. Oh, nicely blocked though. Back hop. Ooh, wow, almost out of stamina. Well, actually, drained all my stamina back hopping. Need the energy drink. Dash juice is somewhat useful for lances. They're nice, useful for us with other weapons. So depend highly on the stamina. Should have counted. But side hops, I had to attack if I could do anything. And sharpness is good. Well, he's going for Payama by the looks of it, so let's sharpen now. Nice, one swipe. Was it one swipe or two swipes? Can't really remember now. Wasn't paying attention to it. Some knockout damage. Let's try to get rid of this sack. It's dispensing away so much. There we go. What's he going to do? The spit? Oh, it's the spit attack. Didn't quite get to see it, so I wasn't sure it was trying to eat us. Don't mind that. Ooh, it still invades, so hitting the head is a bad idea. There's a poison sac coming out. You can tell by the type of colouring that the tail has at the moment of starting to lay the egg. If it's going to be a poisoned sac or just a normal egg sac. Of course, if you don't see the tail as it lays it, you don't really know until it's done. Poison one again. Wow, 3 pokes that completely missed. Okay, it's doing the jump in attacks. You can't tell if it's actually reaching it. It looks like the bombs are going off a bit too soon. Side hop. And still wasn't enough. Triple side hopping wasn't enough. Well, it's exhausted, so let's try to make good use of that. Bad idea to be here. That's another poison tank by the looks of it. Yep. Oh, nicely dodged. Oh, not the second time around. Decided to spam that attack. Now that I think of it, after these hunts I should have access to a new status-based armor set with the Gigginox, if I remember correctly. Although I might need to carve some body parts. Oh, didn't need to counter in the end. Oh, I need to back up, back up, back up. Bant and shield bash. Rather be hitting the head when it's not enraged. So I'm not going to be using the bombs anymore around this area because the rooftop seems a bit too high. We've gone to 20-minute mark. Strangely enough, the quest doesn't seem that it's lasted that long. But according to the timer, it has. Well, should be getting the kill soon enough. Maybe with the 25th minute mark or just over it. Okay, hot drink. Just in time before the roar. Oh boy, yeah, that was going to hit. And I was still standing, was recovering with a few last frames of the roar. Stun. Nice counter on the landing. And again. Oh, I tried to counter a bit. I don't think you can counter the side hop. No, you can't. By the looks of it. I'm going to try a couple of times. But it's safe. Or while it's like that. Actually, could I bomb it from here? Can't tell if those are actually hitting. Should probably heal because if it poisons us, it could be deadly at this stage. But this low health. All those bombs. So many bombs. Can I get to... It's going to try and jump off here. Oh! It enraged, so I bounced on the tail. Should have seen that coming. Oh, Bernabras. No, avoid that tail. Don't want to be near that poison sack. Okay, this last bit is going to take a long just because it enraged in the last few hits. Okay, I think that's just an egg sack, so, and it's taking longer than usual, so it should be just an egg sack. Oh, that's another quick enrage, so it should be close to death. Oh boy. Okay, another one. Bit pesky. Should I sharpen? It's near death. Bouncing a lot, so it's really hard to get hit in. Come on. Yeah, it didn't need to sharpen. We've still got it before the 25th minute mark, by the looks of it. 47 seconds away from the 25th minute mark. I don't know, maybe the other weapons that do it that much faster. I just have an advantage, an edge against the Blade Master weapons. Especially the Gunner type weapons, as you can just keep attacking. What was that? That was a strange noise I suddenly heard. Maybe it was a noise glitch. But I do feel that the Gunners have a slight advantage in regards of dishing out damage against the Gigginox. Or pretty much any monster that doesn't like to stand on the ground for too long. Oh, rock despawned and respawned by the looks of it. So, rewards, not much in quantity this time around, but we do have an extra commendation, carapaces, claws, ridges from the Barroth, Jade Barroth, hides from the Gigginox, as well as Grim Venom glands, and a Claw Plus. So this has been the Fabled Harpooner, hunting a Jade Barroth and a Gigginox in the Right Stuff quest with a Lance weapon class, and the ML001 Baltzenger as the weapon of choice. Hope you enjoyed the video, see you next time, and good hunting.